Hello! In this video we are going to practice using the past continuous tense. We have this practice activity. The objective for this lesson is to use the past continuous tense to talk about school life, things that happen at school. Alright? Let me give you some example to review how we use the past continuous tense. Listen to this. What was everybody doing before the fire drill this morning? What was everybody doing? So we use a form of be in the past, was in this case, and everybody, even though it refers to a lot of people, it is a collective. It means a collective noun. It's one group, and in American English we use it as a singular noun. In British English, you might find that some groups are used with plural. Not necessarily everybody, but that is a difference in American and British English. What was everybody doing before the fire drill? A fire drill, remember, is one practice activity in which people prepare to act or about how to act in an emergency. A fire drill it's practice what we would do in case of fire. Alejandro was returning from the bathroom. All right, that's what was happening. We use the past simple to talk about actions that lasted for some time in the past. All right, was returning from the bathroom. My teacher was explaining the order of operations in algebra. All right, Santiago and Salome were taking a makeup exam in the library. Because we're talking about Santiago and Salome, that's a plural subject, we use were. We're taking a makeup exam. A makeup exam is a test that we need to take to compensate for some tests that we didn't take at the right moment with the rest of the students. A makeup exam in the library. All right? That is the past continuous tense or past progressive tense. I have this practice activity for you first. It says, use the actions suggested by the pictures below to complete the following sentences about what students were doing during art class yesterday. During the class, look at the pictures and see what they were doing. All right? So with the information or the inference that you may get from the pictures, from the ideas that you may get from them, you are going to complete these sentences. All right? So I'm going to give you some moment to please pause my video, complete the activity, complete the blanks, fill in the blanks, and when you're ready, you resume the video so that you can compare your answers with mine. All right? Pause the video, complete the exercise, please. Right? I hope that you paused the video and completed the activity, and here I have some sample answers for you. Leonardo was painting some picture frames. All right? Sofia and Martina were drawing flowers on the walls. All right? Mariana was cutting blue paper in little pieces to decorate a picture. All right? Yesterday in art class, the teacher was talking about primary colors. All right? Sergio and Manuel were mixing the colors for their small group project. All right, so those are sample verbs, let's say inspired by the pictures that you see there. But of course, you may have gotten a different kind of inspiration and you may have written different words, different sentences with different verbs. But what is important is that you use the correct form of be with the subject of the sentence and that you add ing to that main verb. All right? Thank you very much for having completed that activity. And I have another one for you. It goes like this. Your school principal visited your classroom yesterday at some point during a science class. All right? So the science class was going on and then the principal arrived. She was very happy, the principal is a lady, she was very happy to see that everybody was doing something different Everybody was doing something different, past continuous, that helped them learn about photosynthesis. All right? So everybody was doing something different. Write about what you and other students were doing at that time. You can use the following verbs if you like. You can use these verbs, but actually you're free to use any other verb. Imagine your school principal comes during science class, and then everybody's doing something that helped them learn about photosynthesis, that process by which plants take light or power from the sun and then transform light into energy and nutrients for the plant. All right? So you can use these verbs: draw, drawing, read, reading, write, writing, study, studying, teaching, explaining, discussing. With those ideas, you can write a description of what the principal saw. Well, what was everybody doing at that time? All right? So please pause my video, complete the activity, and in a moment, I will show you some sample answer. Go ahead, pause my video. All right, I hope that that was enough time for you to complete the activity and that you have some sample description. Let me show you some sample answer that a boy wrote. Listen to this. When the principal of my school came to visit our classroom yesterday, our science teacher was teaching us about photosynthesis. Oh, the teacher was teaching. Good. Some of my classmates were looking at pictures showing the different parts of the process. We're looking at pictures. I was drawing an illustration of the part when the plant takes in carbon dioxide and water from the air and soil. Ooh, that's very technical. Good. So I was drawing an illustration. My friend Lucas was telling Sebastian about the production of oxygen. Lucas was telling. Good. While Anna and Sarah were studying an infographic about chlorophyll in chloroplasts. Good. They were studying. Good. Were. The principal was very happy to see that we were all working in a class that was dynamic and engaging. Nice. Nice. I guess the principal was smiling also, or was making positive comments about the class. Good. Now, I would like for you to make adjustments, improve the description that you had using this sample answer as an inspiration. And right now, I would like for you to listen and practice your pronunciation. Listen and practice with the native speaker, please.
When the principal of my school came to visit our classroom yesterday, our science teacher was teaching us about photosynthesis. Some of my classmates were looking at pictures showing the different parts of the process. I was drawing an illustration of the part when the plant takes in carbon dioxide and water from the air and soil. My friend Lucas was telling Sebastian about the production of oxygen, while Anna and Sarah were studying an infographic about chlorophyll and chloroplast. The principal was very happy to see that we were all working in a class that was dynamic and engaging.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much for having practiced your pronunciation, and especially for having completed the activity with which you practiced using the past continuous. Thank you very much for having done that, and I will see you in the next activity.